How's it going, YouTubers and comic book fans? I'm Joe from Joe's Comic Talk. Follow me on all social media at Joe's Comics Table on TikTok, and Twitter, and Instagram. So this is my big WrestleMania video for WrestleMania week. I am looking forward to watching WrestleMania today and tomorrow. One of my favorite events from WWE. Been watching WrestleMania for a long time. So the first match is John Cena versus Austin Theory, which is why I'm wearing my awesome John Cena shirt, the hustle, loyalty, and respect. This is an older shirt. There's been very many variations of his shirts, but I'm a huge John Cena fan, and I'm going to show some cool comics from my collection. Will John Cena win his match against Austin Theory? I don't think so. I think it might end in a DQ or something other. But I just don't think John Cena's going to win because he's not really a full-time wrestler anymore, and he has lots of obligations in Hollywood and TV. So I don't know. But this first comic by Boom Studios with Seth Rollins on the cover is him. It's kind of the origin how Seth Rollins became the WWE champion by beating Roman Reigns, and the breaking of the Shield from way back when, and because they all wanted to go on their own. For a few years, Roman Reigns did not do well, in my terms, until he became a bad guy. When Seth broke from the Shield, we know he cashed in and became the WWE champion. And this is the back cover of it. Pretty cool with him in the black and white. So in this comic, it does show Seth Rollins. Hang on, I will show you guys where he, it's just so cool, the artwork. There's not much story really, but it does show behind the scenes on what happens in WWE, which is so cool, I think. And then here's him wrestling, which is pretty cool. The panels are nice and large. That there's the writing makes it clear. So the value on this is just still cover price. It's still like a $3 to $4 comic, but I love these WWE comics. So this was from 2017, I believe, or 16. So it's about a 5 to 6 year old comic now, but still it's in great shape. I always keep my comics in really good shape. It's a near mint copy. It's not a key issue or anything, but it's just lots of stuff that happens in these comics. And I'll show you another variation of this comic with Dean Ambrose on it, who's another member, was a member of the Shield. He goes by his real name now, John Moxley, in AEW, which I do not watch. I've seen a few episodes of AEW. It's not the same to me. To me, it's more just a larger independent wrestling company. I don't like AEW. But what do you guys think? Do you like it when former WWE guys go to AEW, or do you want to see them go to like Impact or anything like that? But I really liked Dean Ambrose at the time. I thought he was a cool character, and I'm glad he did win the title for a brief period. So this is another near mint copy. It's the same story as this, but it's just a variation of the front cover of the cover one. I believe this is cover 1A, and this is cover 1. That was cover 1B. So again, it's not a high value issue. It's just a fun read. You might be able to find it in your dollar bin store. So like I say, do you like Dean Ambrose when he was in WWE, or do you like him now as using his real name, John Moxley? Because I know once they leave WWE, they can't use whatever names they were given, their copyrights or property rights, whatever you call it. So I don't know. AEW is just not the same as WWE. To me, I'll always be a WWE fan, no matter what happens and if it gets sold at some point. So this one I want to show you guys with Roman Reigns. on the Lightning. This is kind of like a homage cover to, I guess, to a superhero one with the Lightning striking down and Roman Reigns doing the Superman punch. So this issue is focused on the feud with Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns, when Bray Wyatt was a really bad guy and he had the Wyatt family and he was targeting a bunch of superstars. And this is before Roman became the tribal chief. This is a few years back, like I said, about 2017. So it is considered in the comic world modern comics. So, but I love this cover because of the Lightning, and it's kind of like a superhero homage cover. So this is a cover 10A 2016 by Boom Studios. So the stories in these WWE issues are not always the greatest, but they showed behind the scenes what happens and how they do like meetings and production meetings and stuff like that, and the artwork's really great. So I give this issue, a review like a 5 out of 10 for just because there's not much of a story. It does focus on a few, but I just think it's so cool. So next one I want to showcase for you guys is WrestleMania Special #1 with Brian Danielson, or Daniel Bryanson, whatever you want to call him, because he at WrestleMania 30 he finally won the World Heavyweight Champion, or the WWE title. He had to defeat 3 different opponents to do it. So he was the ultimate underdog, and this one shot features him and a bunch of other characters. The artwork's really good. This is from, that's in my notes here, it's from 2017 special, so pretty cool. Again, these are not high value comics. You can find them in your probably a dollar bin special, but some of these don't come up too often. So to me, they're kind of rare. I recently got this one in the Whatnot auction buy, so I'm really happy that I did. So do you guys have any wrestling comics in your collection? Do you not? Are you going to watch WrestleMania this year? I think everybody should. They're in Los Angeles. They're in Hollywood. So I'm really excited for that. It should be really well entertained. I do miss Daniel Bryanson in WWE. At the time, he was one of my favorites back in 2017. So this is a 5-year comment, and a lot has changed in 5 years for WWE. New faces, new wrestlers in the women's division. Are you looking forward to Charlotte versus Rhea? I don't think Rhea will win, but because I don't like the Rhea character. I don't think she's a star like Charlotte is. I really like Charlotte Flair. I think she's so very well. She is made for the industry because of who her father is. Because it's a huge, they're a huge wrestling family, and I think that's what WWE is basing on the kids to carry it forward. So I really enjoy watching Charlotte Flair on as the champion. I'm glad she defeated Ronda Rousey, even though it was really quick match at the time. But we all know when Charlotte came back, she would have became champion. My other favorite wrestler is Becky Lynch, who is now a tag team with Lita, and they're facing Damage Control for the women's tag team title. I'm glad they put it on Becky Lynch, but if you're a champion, you need to be fighting on all the live events and TV, have more tag matches, not to have just single matches when you're a tag champ. You should be fighting other teams, in my opinion. That's how it was back in the older days of WWF. I remember watching. You could tell who the jobbers were and who was going to be on the pay-per-views. Now everybody thinks they're main event. Are you guys looking forward to Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins? To me, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy that match, but I really do like Seth Rollins. He kind of been on a losing streak. He has not. So this is just another cool match. Will be very, to me, WrestleMania should be really entertaining. I think Charlotte versus Rhea will be more physical than most of the matches on the card. Cody versus Roman will be a cool match. I don't know if Cody's going to win, but there's a rumor Roman's going to take a break as well. So if Roman does really take a long absent break, then Cody should win the belts and be a fighting champion both on Raw and SmackDown. To me, I don't like having the titles together. I think is dumb. I think each show should have a main champion. But what do you guys think? Do you watch? Who's your favorite superstar right now? Mine is one of my favorite superstars is Charlotte, and I really do like Becky. For men's, Roman, but I really like Cody as well. So and John Cena will always be my favorite too, and Seth Rollins is in my top 5 favorite wrestlers. So who are your favorite wrestlers? Do you watch wrestling, or do you find it too quote unquote fake for you? I know it's scripted and everything, but still, I'm a huge wrestling fan. So this is another comic I recently got too. It has a lot of legendary people on here, and I'll show you guys the back cover. It has the Big Show on it, so that's pretty cool too. Back in the day, Big Show was one of my favorites as well. I really enjoyed watching him, and I seen the Big Show live, and as you can see, lots of cool action in this. I mean, there's not much of a story. It's just a bunch of wrestlers fighting in the backstage. But look who appears in it. The Rock and Hulk Hogan, when they used to be in WWE before they retired or moved out. So there's my WrestleMania special for predictions and whatnot. I am a huge wrestling fan. Are you guys a wrestling fan? Again, what are you looking forward to for WrestleMania? Do you guys like them when it's a 2-night? At first I didn't like the idea, but now it's kind of growing on me. To me, 4 hours for each night, it does seem a little long. Because I remember last year's WrestleMania did go long. So, what are you guys looking forward to? And I do have a lot of wrestling comics in my collection because I am the guy with the red hair, and I'm a huge comic collector. So what do you guys think of this issue? Do you like it? Do you have any Boom comics in your collection? So, but yes, there's lots of matches to cover. There's also Edge versus Finn Balor. I'm not huge on that match. I don't really care for it. To me, I think that feud is over and done with a long time ago. But I do hope Edge wins. There's a rumor going around that the Brood might get back together, which I don't know if it's going to happen because Christian is still working in that AEW, AEW promotion. So chances are him appearing to vote is highly unlikely. Gangrel, yes, but that's about a 10% chance. But anyways, what are you? I'm just going to leave my final thought. WrestleMania will be very entertaining going forward. 2 nights, watch it. I'll be watching it this weekend. So let's talk about WrestleMania. Let's talk everything wrestling. I'm a huge Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect fan, John Cena fan. So I do hope John Cena wins, but I don't think so. I think either somebody will do a run-in to help Austin Theory, or I think it will end in a DQ by maybe Austin Theory hitting John Cena with a chair or something like that to get out of his match, because the Monday night on Raw after WrestleMania is really hard. So follow me on all social media at Joel's Comments Table, and let's talk about wrestling, because I'm a huge wrestling fan. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.